Hi everyone, joining us today is the team behind The Girl on the Train. Thank you so much, all of you, for taking time out to do this with the Quint.
Of
Thank you.
course.
What was the biggest challenge in creating The Girl on the Train for an Indian audience? First movie, the original, which was also adapted from a book, was hugely popular.
I was given the rights of the film as well as the novel, and then I decided to put it on paper, write the script and make the film. The only thing which I thought that what I could do or what I cannot do is that or shouldn't do is that because I had seen the original film, I had read the uh, I read the novel. I knew what I like about the novel, what I don't like about the novel, what I like about the film, what I don't like about the film. So that is something which I was very careful of. So I've changed the characterizations of Meera to a certain extent, Kirti's character, Avinash's character, Aditi's character. But of course, at the end, as a maker, I want the audience to see the film. And when I say audience, it's where I live, which is my country, which is largely Hindi speaking audience.
You watched the film or read the novel when you were offered?
I had watched the film, of course, and had read the book also. Had read the book when it came out, and yeah, I was very excited when we were shooting this film. It was quite cool to be a part of a film that is out there. People have watched it, and the lead actress was nominated for so many things. Like, it was definitely an impactful film. So yeah, it was quite cool that we were doing this here. And I also find this, digressing a little bit, I find this idea of this girl getting obsessed with another girl who she doesn't know just because she sees her every day. I find it to be quite a novel idea.
Yeah, I'm not a very big fan of the original. I like the film. And I actually remember going to Ribhu and saying, "Why are we making this?" And he said, "Tumne script padha kya?" So, so then he gave me the script. I read the script. I really loved it. I think how you're talking about how it's adapted for the Indian audience, and I think once you watch it, you'll really see how there are elements that Ribhu has kind of brought in.
Kiti, even the cop's role in the original one, in the film, is an impactful one. What was it for you like when you were approaching the cop's role?
When Ribhu approached me for this, yes, this is the same question I had in my head when I'm like, it's not a very big role, so why do you kind of want me to, do it and stuff? But Ribhu saw the character in a certain way, including the look of the character, and in other ways that you will see probably when you see the film. So I think what he was offering me in terms of this role was something very exciting and I had not done before.
Both your characters in the original, there's a lot of trauma. Both these women have a backstory. How did the two of you make sure that you were bringing a fresh outlook towards your characters?
We had a blast doing it. Let me just tell you that, first of all. Like, you'll see glimpses in the trailer where these girls actually, get quite intense with each other. And even the scenes that we did were so like strong. I was constantly like, are you okay? Is it fine? Can we, because you don't want to hurt her. Look at her. She's like a little butterfly anyway. So you're like, you're scared. But honestly, like, when you're an actor, you have to forget these kind of things, right? And just like flow with it. And she was amazing. She was like, just do what you have to do. It's fine. So I was like, come on then. So it was like, it's good to act with a friend, because then you can have this comfort and do whatever you want in a scene and not worry about how that, actor is going to react or whatever. And this real and this fuzzy thing that you're talking about was, I think, the reason I personally really wanted to do this role was to be able to explore this thing about, there's also, of course, in the original and here, there is, an element of alcoholism. There is an element of memory loss, amnesia that you see. That was exactly the exciting thing to do as an actor, because she's almost different in every scene, and yet she has to be the same person.
But Aditi, what was it like when you were approaching it? Was it difficult?
Difficult is not a word I would think of, because the moment you say difficult, it becomes a whole different ballgame. But I feel like if I'm excited about doing something, that for me is like if there's some challenge involved in it. Of course, it wasn't. Like, see, Pari's part. There's alcoholism. It's very different. There has to be a lot of work that goes into making that real. With me, it was more an emotional kind of thing. Ribuda wrote in this girl. She
Yeah.
wrote in. He fleshed her out more, and that's what made it also very exciting. And he played these two women kind of, as almost opposites of each other, yearning for. It's very interesting, like the way he's done it. Like I feel that when you come to a set, you spend usually, I mean, depending on the film, but usually like about 40-45 days on a set, and the the end result of that film is never in your hands. But that every day, every moment that you spend on set, if you are happy, you're learning something, you're being challenged, you're around people who are positive, who also who have a nice attitude, who, inspire you, who you can play off, who work as a team. It is literally the best thing you can ask for as an actor.
Just the fact that it's going to be compared with the original, or even when a
You
book
can
is adapted in a film, that comparison also always happens. It's
you
inevitable.
can never stop you can never stop a comparison. I mean, honestly, it happens in your everyday life. It happens constantly all the time, especially in our industry, and especially pitting girls against each other, which I really wish wouldn't happen. But when we get onto a film, yeah, it's fresh material for you have never played that part before. It's it's completely it's a new experience, it's a new memory, it's a new something that you put yourself into, a new situation.
Parineeti, was it the same for you, as Aditi said, that
Uh,
family,
it's a it's a mix. It's a mix. I know exactly what she's saying, because of course comparisons will happen. We'll be silly if we say no, 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 we're our own film. Of course, we are an official adaptation, and each of us will be compared to the originals. And honestly, I find it inspiring. Like while we were shooting the film, I would never take that stress of, oh my God, somebody's already done so well in this role. Like, will I be good enough or not? I would stop functioning, like my system would shut down that way. So very consciously I took inspiration, and I definitely saw the film before I started shooting it, just to get an idea of the world, and just kind of just put it in my system somewhere, just flowing through my blood. But Ribhu's also written it in a very original way, where it did become our own film, and we were doing our own versions of it. Having said that, I really hope and pray that this film is accepted and has the same impact with all our performances. That is for sure true, that all actors have definitely done something that they've not done before.
lately we've seen this trend of a lot of movies. We saw Lakshmi Bomb, we saw Durgamati, and this and Badla, and so many more. Why are we itching towards making remakes instead of approaching fresher scripts?
I mean, it's a choice, it's a choice for individual filmmaker, and any individual filmmaker. I think, I mean, if you have something which is great, why not make it? Why not make it again? And I don't think that the original was consumed by a lot of people, because at the time it had released, also the way it's made, the original, I don't think it's very popularly made. Tomorrow I might not make a remake. I might not do a remake. I might write a new script and make that film, which it's original. But trust me, nothing is original. Uh, and so yeah, I mean, it's a choice. I think at the end of the day, it's the maker's choice. What do you want to do?
Thank you so much, all of you, and looking forward to the 26th of February, when the girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deeksha.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.